there and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Quickly, outside. Outside Barrett. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now here's Barrett. With the drive. The three from Barnes. He drops it from range.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
From downtown, knocks down the long J.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 6. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Barnes has got 5 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Drains the triple.
They give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
That one's good for 2.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Big body Jakob using that size to get into position. Quality job.
James, outside. And they pick up 2.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Now here's Quickly. Outside Barrett. Buries it from 3.
You gotta like the quick decision-making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
The shot by James, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at
the rim. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Doncic.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
With the teardrop. Here's Vanderbilt. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Making a change here. Lakers trail by 3. 1:06 left in the first. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Poeltl. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers with the ball. And here's Doncic. He's guarded by Barnes. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
This is Doncic's pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
Here's Ingram. Pass to Poeltl. He got a piece of it. James inside. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
Now Barrett takes the 3. Here's Poeltl. Some solid defense from Hayes. No good that time. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Lakers ahead, up by 1. And back at
The Lakers, 16.
good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Pass to connect. Vanderbilt with a screen. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Toronto trailing. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires the 3. They get it back. Here's Quickly. Here's Poeltl. And finally they hit one.
There is value in traditional 5s like Poeltl. They can grab glass and they can get you bonus points.
Barrett with it. Pass to Ingram. Lets it go from deep. Back to Barrett. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Poeltl. It's Barrett on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. And here are the Lakers. They trail by 1. Finney-Smith. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Kicks it to Quickly. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. Quickly's got 5 now. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Forwards in this league. There are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Palmer.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
They get it back. Pass to Barrett. Outside Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And James gets it to go.
He is just a bad man when he starts to drive. Once he gets that shoulder by the defender, look, it's over.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Double team on Ingram. Outside Barnes. Again, the miss by Barnes.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The moment Pirtle gets the ball around the hoop, he is so tough to stop.
And the Lakers making a change here. And he's good on the second. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Over quickly. Again, Doncic missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Barnes with it. Quickly, outside. Back to Barnes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Barnes has gotten 4 this quarter. And it's Hachimura on the drive. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a three. That's a nice combo.
Barnes, no good.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Three-pointer. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 4. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Back to Doncic. Pass to connect. Here's Doncic. Guarded by Quickly. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Los Angeles up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Lakers lead by 4. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Shed. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So it's Los Angeles now. The lead is 2. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
The Lakers with the ball. On the wing, Reeves. Left side, Vanderbilt. To the paint. To the inside. Mobo can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Outside Dick. Pass to Shed. For the lead. Connects from downtown. Shed's got 5 points. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Battle. Pass to Shed. Here's Battle. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Battle's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Number 7, Gabe Vincent.
Here's Vincent. He's scoreless. And here's Vanderbilt. That one goes in.
Sometimes a pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Here's James. And it's Battle with a rebound. The Raptors with a lead. This one for 3. The shot no good. James deciding where to go with it. And here's Reeves outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Battle. He's got 5. Knocks down the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Vincent. Money from the wing.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Pass to Castleton. On the wing, Grady Dick. Here's Shed. Back to Dick. From deep. Hits the trifecta. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
You see yourself on the screen and you select your best player.
Lakers trail by 6. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Vincent. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Inside. Here's Castleton. And he banks in the layup. And now an 8-point Toronto lead.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to connect. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
And just unreal from outside with deep range. Connect is just knocked down.
And it's Shed missing. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Goodwin from outside the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep. Here's Shed. He's got 5. Fires from deep. Battle's shot is good. Battle's got 11 points here in the second half.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Vincent. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third.
The Lakers, 43.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Pass to Mobo. Lets the 3 fly. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Down low. Hachimura. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Shed. And he drops it in from the low post. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Mobo gets the bucket.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc because everyone has a three-point shot now.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Mobo. Here's Shed. Here's Mobo. To the paint. Shot clock at 3. It's stolen by James. Outside Reeves. Here's Doncic. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Here's Battle. Misses the 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Looking to get back on track. And there's a nice layup by James.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Doncic. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
And the free throw, no good. Here's Battle. Inside.
That's his first personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Raptors.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Okay, Bron with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Raptors lead by 6. Pass to Ingram. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Lakers with it. James with the ball. Now guarded by Barrett. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Quickly. The 3. Outside for Ingram. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Doncic feeling it out a bit. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Barrett.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
What a slam by Jakob. You could see the confidence that he plays with down low.
This James on the wing. Puts up a 3. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Barrett with it. Picked up by James. Ingram up top. 1:11 left to play in the 4th. Shot clock at 5. Ingram double teamed. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And Los Angeles making a change here. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Doncic. There's 57 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Reeves. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Here's James. Barnes with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Luka Doncic. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Fires top of the key. Outside Reeves. Over Ingram. And again, the Lakers, no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Just 5 on the clock. The three from Barnes. Basket is good. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be...